Where's Ira?
Hey, what's up? My name's Ira Cross, and this is First Mic, where we talk to comics about their first time on stage. Today up, we got Larry Danflows.
Ira, are you in the woman's bathroom?
No. Are you?
Like y'all just heard, we have Larry Danflows, the wonderful, amazing, nearsighted. Would you say you're nearsighted?
I'm farther away from sighted than ever before at this point. No.
For sure.
Legally blind.
Legally blind. Y'all don't know this, but Larry and I text. I don't have an answer for you if you're asking that question. We texted Friday, Saturday. I don't understand how we do it, but it works for me, and it goes from there. Yeah, I don't know.
Accessibilities are a wonderful thing.
They are, and there's so many things that we have from texting and phone calls that happen because of accessibility. Like even just Siri as an option, that was something that was an accessibility thing for people, and now everybody has Siri, and I rely on Siri heavy. So, but Larry, let's get right into it, man. Comedy is a wonderful thing. That's why we're here, right?
Yes.
But no, for comedy, what made you be like, I got to get into comedy? What was it that drew you in?
Man, friends of mine
Friends?
pushed me during COVID. I didn't start doing comedy till after COVID.
Okay.
And during COVID, I had a lot of downtime, talked to friends a lot. Mm-hmm. And I had a particular friend that kept pushing me.
Yeah.
And so I reached out, tried to find some comedy stuff to do. Couldn't find any. I was trying to find a comedy workshop. Couldn't find any. Yeah. I didn't know anything about open mics. I was brand new. And then I found an improv place that was giving an improv class. I said, as a default, I'll do that.
Sure.
And which is wonderful. I mean, improv's a lot different than comedians and well, I don't want to get into that, but
yeah.
But it's a different everything over there. But it got me on stage.
Yeah.
I got to see I could make somebody laugh just by talking or coming up with something on the spot.
Right.
And then they had a stand-up workshop, which was the best thing for me because I'm a procrastinator, and it forced me to write 5 minutes of material.
Okay.
And they had a showcase right after the workshop. In a full house. I went up there, did my thing. Yep, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So was that the first time you were on stage then?
That was the first time I was on stage by myself as a stand-up comedian.
Okay, so where were you? I mean, what was the audience like? Tell me that experience.
Man, hey, I was a nervous wreck.
Yeah.
I was up there by myself, trying to hide behind a microphone stand. And, my fat ass, I need a big microphone stand. But anyway, yeah, I was nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, man, to this day, I still question material.
Yeah.
And I go up there, and as soon as I told my first joke, the whole room laughed.
Yeah.
And it was just like a wave, just like, basically, I told myself, you got this.
Yeah.
And all the nervousness went away. Mm-hmm. And I ran through my 5. It went great. People told me they loved it. Mm-hmm. And I just fell in love right then.
Yeah.
But I mean, that wasn't the end of my nervousness. I still would get nervous throughout because I'd forget stuff or couldn't remember things.
Yeah.
But you just adjust and keep moving.
Right. No, I feel like when it comes to anything you care about, if you have like even just a little bit of nervousness, like that means you care. Like that's all that means. Like you want to do well. You're like, all right, I got to hit these different points, in my set. Like it's important to you. It means something to you. I feel like if you're not nervous, it's not going to be good at all, period. And you don't care about what you're doing. And I feel like the audience always picks up on that type of shit.
No, I'm going to be me because that's what I do. Sometimes I'm not nervous. Well,
okay.
I'll be nervous sometimes. And then I'll get up there. As soon as I get behind the microphone, it goes away.
That's fair.
Because I've done this enough to know what to expect. And sometimes I get a better reaction than I was expecting. And sometimes I get a worse reaction.
Okay.
But you just got to keep pushing.
Yeah, for sure. So I got to ask this question. I feel like most people not everybody, but most people when they go up for their first mic ever, they usually bomb. And it sounds like you had the whole opposite type of energy. So tell me about this then.
Ira, do you know who I am?
I do.
No, yeah, I
do.
I am lucky enough to have. I mean, yeah, my whole life I want to make light of a tough situation. So
Yeah.
I've always been practicing making people laugh. Mm-hmm. And now I finally just got the chance to do it on stage.
Right.
And yeah, I was ready.
Yeah.
I was ready.
So what was the first time you bombed like? If you have that first time, I don't even have
Well, open mics, and my vision is bad, so I don't get to see smiley faces or stuff like that, or people gasping with their hands over their mouth either.
Yeah.
So I just hear the reaction, and yeah, I mean, I've done mics that I don't go to no more because I don't get a reaction, and I guess I would consider that bombing, but I've actually had people come up after that set and say, "I liked it, you did a good job."
Yeah.
And I like what you're doing. Keep it up. You're doing great. I can't get enough of those.
For sure. Because it's validation.
And they tend to show up right when you need them,
Yeah,
just to keep you going.
for sure. So, I mean, elephant in the room. Just because we can talk about it, you and I have had these conversations before, but you have not been blind or legally blind your entire life. What was that experience like? Because obviously this is slightly not comically related, but you brought it up on stage.
Yeah.
So what was that like process like, and how did you make it through?
I'm still trying to make it through, Ira.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 years ago, I could literally get dropped off down the street and walk to wherever I'm going.
Okay.
Now I need to be. It's 3 years ago to now. Man, yeah, I lost so much now that I pretty much am at the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just I'm still dealing with it. I don't know
sure.
how to explain it. I have good days and bad days, but comedy gives me something to quote unquote look forward to
Yes.
because it is like a therapy to me. And but no, I'm dealing with it right now. I wouldn't wish this on anybody.
Yeah.
It's like I used to be able to drive,
Right.
and then it got harder for me to drive, and I got a bike, and then that got tougher, and I started riding city bus.
Yeah.
It's just been a progress. And once you adjust to the new vision you have, you think, okay, this ain't so bad. And then another one comes 6 months, a year, 2 years later. You don't know when it's coming, but it's slowly just taking your sight away. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
I think if anybody could go through it though, it's you. Like just seeing the energy, like every time I'm around you, like it's always good energy. There's always some positive things happening. And if we're at the club, you're always about to go up on stage and make the whole crowd laugh. So I think the energy you bring to the situation that you're in it's big, man.
Thanks, Ira.
For sure.
You ever heard of the 10-minute rule?
The 10-minute rule. No, what's that?
Like if you meet or talk to somebody for 10 minutes, everything's cool. And then after that 10 minutes, he's like, this motherfucker's an asshole. I might fall into that 10-minute rule.
You might, because now that I'm thinking about it, I always have a good conversation with you. And Freddie, who we'll have on soon, Freddie got nothing but negative shit to say about you.
Yeah,
Not
see?
nothing, but mostly.
I've talked to her more than 10 minutes a couple times. I'm still surprised she talks to me at all.
That's fair. I know y'all didn't hear her, but she went in the background. That's that. You know, it's funny too, thinking about the 10-minute rule. It's funny that you would think that a comic would be able to like utilize that. Cause usually what you get a quick 5, you get a hot 5. Like, how are you not funny in 5? But then I don't know. But then as a comic, there's so many intricate pieces you can pull into that, because when you go up on stage as an audience member, my intention is like, I'm gonna laugh at you. I don't know. What are your thoughts on like that, the 10-minute rule, and then being a comic on stage for 5 minutes?
That's funny you say that, because it takes me a while to warm up to people. Usually, I'm not a big talker.
True.
But if somebody else is a talker, I can work with that. I could seem like I got conversation.
Yeah.
But if there's 2 quiet people and I'm one of them, we're gonna sit. We'll talk about the weather, and then it's gonna get quiet real quick.
Word.
And that 5-minute thing.
Yeah.
So I was leading to that. When I first started, 5 minutes seemed like it lasted forever.
Yes.
It seems like, oh my gosh, 5 minutes. What am I going to do for 5 minutes?
Right.
Now it goes by real quick. but I've only, because I've been doing it for a little while. Mm-hmm. But in the beginning, it seemed like forever.
No, I definitely agree with you. I mean, one of the things, like, it's not comparable, but doing this show, we like to make sure it's around 15-ish minutes or so, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm so conscious of like how long it's been, how the conversation's going. Like right now, I'm like, all right, it's a good conversation. We're talking, it's good. I'm making sure we keep Larry talking.
Good to know.
The audience is engaged somehow just by eye contact with me and Freddie making hilarious sounds, making fun of Larry in the background. It's great. But then I'm also like, is it 8 minutes? Is it 10 minutes? Is it 20 minutes? Is it 15? Mm-hmm. And I'm just thinking about that. So being on stage with just the microphone to hide behind, because I'm not fat. I'm slim for the most part. I'm slim thick. So I could hide behind this kind of. Mm-hmm. But to be up there by yourself with the spotlight, I can only imagine how that feels. And the fucking spotlight gets hot, man.
Yeah. Well, like I say, after a while, mm-hmm. it becomes routine.
Yeah.
And you can flip your jokes around and do this or that, and you know how much time you got.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know where you're going to start to peter out with making people laugh. Mm. And, like, if somebody says, hey, can you do 30 minutes?
Yeah.
And if you're like, oh, wait, I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
But now there might be some people out there that think they got it like that and can do all those things mm-hmm. without but they might be overconfident, or maybe they do got it. I don't know.
Right.
Let the audience decide.
Yeah. 30 minutes that's crazy. From 5 to 30, that oof.
It takes a while.
It does. And I'm trying to think of a few comics that I know like that I think that they could bust out 30. Mm-hmm. And no offense to anybody, it feels like I'm not coming up with a lot. At least in the city.
Well, now that's funny because a lot of them will jump up there and do 30 minutes.
Sure. I mean, I feel like I know enough comics that can bust out some pretty solid crowd work to be, not to call it filler, because crowd work is important. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're a comic that can be flexible enough to make it happen, it is important. But it's almost like filler in a sense, because it's like, yeah, you did 30 minutes, but it was really more like 20. I don't know.
I'm biased because, my vision. I don't do a lot of crowd work.
Right.
But I also feel like crowd work is a gamble. Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't always turn out to go well. It doesn't always work out.
Right.
I mean, you can hit some home runs, but you can also strike out.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. So let me ask you this last and final question. When it comes to new comics, whether they're new to comedy or they're thinking of getting into comedy, what advice would you give them?
If they're seriously thinking about it, get together with some friends. And write down 5 minutes and then get somebody to tell you it's funny.
Yeah.
Or get some co-signers. If you can't get co-signers, bring it out to an open mic and work with it and see what happens.
Yeah.
But come up with 5 minutes of material and shop it around.
Yeah. No, that's great. I mean, because I think what people don't realize, like just what you were saying before, 5 minutes is a long time if you like don't have a lot of good material or nothing to work with. But also 5 minutes is a lot of time to just fill up. So, no, I think that's great advice, man, for sure. Well, thank you for that advice. Last thing I'm going to ask you, where can people find you on social media?
Social media, follow me at Larry Danflows on Instagram mm-hmm. and the same on Facebook, Larry Danflows.
Love it. So you can see what he's working on. Mm-hmm. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I had to. I got.
Hey, you said you wasn't gonna make jokes like that.
I had to slide one in.
Yes.
You said you saw this and you were looking at that multiple times.
I am allowed to do that, Ira. It's you that. Now we got problems.
I snuck in one. It's been more than 10 minutes, so that's probably where we're at right now.
You guys got started before I could say make sure to look into the red can.
Damn.
I didn't say that, Brandon
we were
did.
just talking for a while.
We were just going.
Yeah, you got me talking shit about people, too. I like it.
We did, but we're not going to post that
was
officially.
That's the thing Larry does best.
Yeah.
It was funny, though.
I could.
For a guy that doesn't do crowd work.
I'm so late. That's another thing, too. You said something earlier about you not having the time to write jokes. I got all the fucking time in the world.
How many jokes did you write today?
Not a damn. And I tried to remember one the other day, and you know how that works out.
Every single day.
I should have said that too. Write your jokes down.
Yeah.
You'll never remember them.
Oh my gosh.
You'll say, "This is the funniest shit. This is next level." You got to write it down.
I was gonna say, I feel like crowd work should be your thing because it would throw people
It really was.
Immediately, there would just be like,
Instantly.
I gotta
"He actually like.
I gotta ask questions that are because everybody says, "Are you guys together? Where do you work?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Who gives a shit?"
Yeah,
Unless they're hiring over there.
that's fair.
But yeah, I'm like, where are you going with this? And then people get defensive because they're personal questions.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna ask somebody, when's the last time you farted in front of somebody? But
That's a good
that
one.
might be too far.
Wait for the call.
Too far.
That's funny though, but that's different. Like that's like the Brandon and I talk about being a disruptor in some way, or like not being a disruptor, but like doing something that causes the disruption to bring attention to whatever it is that we're doing. It's like, when's the last time you farted? Oh, you did? Anyways, like I was gonna say about this chick over here.
Ladies don't fart.
Ladies don't fart. Anyways, I grew up with women. That's bullshit. Like, so. Oh man, that's too funny. Now I need to see you do some serious crowd. I need you to ask that question next time I see you on stage.
I gotta. Well, yeah. Now, I have a story about when I was waiting for a shuttle bus at work, and I thought nobody was around.
No, you.
And it was the. I swear, it sounded like a Harley Davidson was driving by. And
Hold on. You got to sit down and tell this story
I
now.
leaned over.
You need to sit down and tell this story to this microphone. Hold on. No, can you feel the seat?
Yeah.
Sit back down and tell this damn story. No.
No.
Where are we at on time? Are we good? Tell this damn story before
Okay.
we officially close up shop.
Like I was saying, Ira, crowd work. I'm trying to think of some outside the box like questions that.
Right.
And I thought maybe asking somebody when's the last time they farted in front of somebody and didn't realize they were there.
Great question.
But I don't know if it's too over the top. But I do have a story that kind of lines up with that. I was at, as a matter of fact, it was the defense base here in Columbus.
Okay.
I'm on the base. I could see, but I could see a little bit back then.
Okay.
So I'm standing there at the shuttle bus waiting for it to come. And I look around, nobody's around. I have to bust ass, basically. I literally, I don't know why, I leaned over on one leg and lifted the other leg up a little bit. And I let go. I swear, the biggest part of a lifetime to this day. It reminded me of like a slow-moving Harley Davidson going by. And I kind of even shook my leg a little bit.
Yeah, let it out.
And then I put my leg back down and I spun around. And I spotted a lady in the shuttle, the little hut. And I was like, oh, before I had a time to be embarrassed, the shuttle van pulls up. And and we jump in. And of course, she works in my building.
Of course.
Because I've seen her around a couple times. No pun intended. But
no pun
I got
intended.
over it. I got over
Of
it.
course you did.
But I thought I was by myself, being myself, and that's what you get.
And I mean, here's the great thing that I feel like from this story, that the lesson to take from this is that you'll never see her again.
No, true that. Well, here's another lesson that I'm starting to figure out as I get older. I don't really care what that lady thinks of me,
Fair enough.
because if I thought about it too much, it'd bother me.
For sure. But also, like, you would have had to hold that fart in for how long?
Yeah, what if I saved it for the band and tried
That
to
would-
let it sneak out? It could have been a lot worse
It
for
could have
everybody.
been a lot worse.
Yeah, I saved people's day that day.
You really
by doing
did.
That.
Yeah.
I embarrassed, or I made one person uncomfortable, but I could have ruined a whole bus full of people.
No, for real. And I bet, honestly,
I'm a lifesaver. I'm
You
like
are.
what is that? An essential worker?
essential worker.
I can't
Yeah. I feel like she should have thanked you, be like, thank you for doing that
Yeah,
here
before-
instead of on there. And thank you for shaking your leg out.
You know what?
The fart just came out. If you
More
were in
people should be
pants
like
too,
you, Ira. She didn't thank me or anything. She just, that's
disrespectful.
rude.
She just
Rude.
thought you were being disrespectful and you weren't. You were helping.
Looking out for the bigger picture,
Yeah. Yeah, there's two jokes there I'm not going to take. Anywho, Larry, thank you so much for being on, man. Always a good time having
Thanks for having me.
Super simple, great conversation with you, whether it's 10 or more minutes. But as we got to do, we got to shout out Rehab Tavern. Thank you for being the official, unofficial. We got to figure that out. I don't know what they are at this point. They let us film and record here, and so they're an official, unofficial sponsor.
Hell yeah.
Drinks are cheap, times are good. There's a mural outside. There's Tessa was behind the bar. I was gonna try to shout her out, but she's behind the bar working.
She'll be here.
She'll be here. She'll be here. She working, so that's why she can't say nothing to me right now. But thank you to them. I appreciate that. For those that are watching, thank you for watching. For those that are just listening on the podcast, thanks for listening. But you should watch the podcast as well because it's pretty dope on YouTube. I'm not gonna say the joke, Larry. I see you looking at me, even though you're not looking at me. I'm not gonna do it.
Pointed in that direction.
But thank you all so very much. This is First Mike.
Nice.
The Harley joke is great.
Great job, everybody.
Yes. Don't go too far. We always think.